Right, hello, welcome to the stream. Howdy. Alright, we're just about loaded behind the scenes, and then we'll jump into it. Right, there we go. Fine. Let's jump over to it and see if OBS still has the capture for Skyrim. There it is, very good. Right, well, it's an updated version of the pack since the last time we checked it out. We're going to be doing prep work for a new character build. So there's going to be a little back and forth to the main menu to begin with. Yes, welcome to those tuning in. Howdy. Okay, so character builder at the moment doesn't really matter all that much until we figure out what kind of build we want to do. So I'm just going with default test. Welcome to the LORERIM. The installation process will begin now. Make sure the choice is to shape your character. Okay. For a moment. Right, so I know we get to pick traits in a moment. So again, like with Fallout, I feel like this should be done in the reverse order as to what it is. Now, we're thinking about a different kind of build than what we usually do. So nothing sort of physical combat based, I don't believe, not for the most part anyway. Visualizing there. Thinking potentially magic, thinking potentially a magic type that I don't usually do. Thinking maybe something based around speech and voices. I'm tempted to go for Sign of the Lover. Trekkins here, howdy. And this time, so we're figuring out today, trying to figure out the character build that we're going for. So I want to have a look through the traits before we pick anything solid. Stamina regeneration increases by 40%. Increases chance to avoid physical damage by 25%. Speech skill is 25 higher. Shout cooldowns reduced an additional 5% after mastering it. How we doing today, Trekken? I'm thinking potentially Blood Mage with backup of shouts, no physical combat as much as possible, maybe a little bit with dagger. So let's pick that for now. Again, pick these properly afterwards. Because I do need to look at those traits, so this doesn't really matter for the moment. Just got those picked. Nice tracking. Religion. Ooh, again, it kind of goes on the build that we'll be doing. So if we were doing sort of Blood Mage, shouting, Alice would be a good shout. You know, unintended. I know it's pretty good. Akatosh. Attacks and spells against dragons. Arcades and Deads. Persuade others, blah, 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 blah. Don't know if I want that. Move faster in calm. I kind of like the idea of, obviously we're going to have to fight, but being passive. Yeah, I think we'd naturally end up veering towards vampirism. which really would be a complete opposite to one, the Paladin run that we did a while back, and also how I usually play. A lot of these have slate elves. I'll pick none for now. We have a look at these perks. So I'm pretty sure there's a Blood Mage perk in there or something along those lines. Here we go. Here we go. So maybe something based around that, and maybe something based around the shouts. These in alphabetical order. Couple of Dover ones. Blood Warrior. Do we have Blood Mage? We do have Blood Mage. There we go. Let's have a look. You tap into your own life essence to empower your blood magic, increasing its potency, but leaving you more fragile. Blood and absorb spells are 20% stronger, but you have 20% less total health. Okay. Could you do Blood Mage and Blood Warrior at the same time? We do like a hybrid. Because I don't think I'll be doing Sword and Shield or anything like that, but thinking at the very least would probably have a dagger. Blood and absorb spells are 20% stronger, but you have 20% less total health. So I'd probably play Blood Mage. Blood Warrior, you take 50% more physical damage, oof, and have 100% weakness to poison. However, you start with plus 100 health and gain 5 health per level. So I have 20% less total health, but I'm also starting with plus 100 health. And I gain 5 health per level. Now, is that going to be plus 5 health minus 20% of that per level? What are the... I can only have 2 of these. All of the pacifist creed of the Greybeards and such a hostile shouts are 30% less effective. Using a non-hostile shout has a 20% chance to reset the cooldown. You choose not to speak the Foom instead. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. There was another one that was based over in that. Your fluent and dragon speech and such can shout 10% more often at 20% reduced effectiveness. Don't know about that. Urky's here. Howdy, Urky. I'm kind of tempted to do both Blood Warrior and Blood Mage at the same time. We'll go fully in with the blood. Keep in mind the pack's kind of hard, so 50% more physical may suck. Sounds great. Sounds right up my street. Make it more challenging. Die a lot, and I'll complain about it. Are we doing okay? Yep. Blood and absorb spells are 20% stronger. You have 20% less total health. So does that mean that this is going to be... I start with essentially 80 plus 80 health? Jesus. I mean, we could pick a secondary magic one instead of Blood Warrior. Pick one school of magic. Spells from that school are 25% stronger and last 25% longer as well. Stronger and longer. But they cost more. However, the remaining 4 schools are 50% weaker. Oh, nice, Urky. Happy birthday for yesterday. Yeah, I'm interested to see if it's counting before or after. But yeah, I don't want to be Sword and Shield. I always do Sword and Shield. I always fight. And that way... I don't want to be Necromancer or anything like that. I'm going to take Blood Warrior off for now. So basically I've got a little less health, but I can absorb more health. Okay. You regenerate no magicka while sober. Oh no, there's a blurry effect when we're drunk. That's not happening. All spells cost 50% less, but are 40% weaker, or last 40% shorter. You have to bear with me as well, by the way. I'm a little ill. Blood and absorb spells are 20% stronger. And then a 40% weaker. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We'll have to decide the character a little after. We could do a little goblin fella again. We might go female this time though. Skoblina or something. Trying to get the mic mutes in before I cough, so if I miss one of those, I do apologise. So kind of thinking Blood Warrior and Blood Mage. A little Blood Goblin. At will, you can consume a Dragon Soul to amplify the magnitude of your shouts by 50% for an hour. Choose one gender and deal 20% more physical damage. No. Again. Right, I think we're gonna go Blood Mage and Blood Warrior. Go like Blood Roll, so we take 50% more physical damage, which is wild. Does she high give one-handed? Probably going away. Your bound weapons do 15% more damage, but you take 25% more damage from the undead. What that does. Yeah, there's some interesting ones in here. I'd probably pick the Witcher one. Can only be under the effects of 4 potions at any one time. To be fair, I don't know how many times I go past that anyway. When your arms are lowered, you restore 2 magicka and stamina per second. However, raising your hands in combat will have the opposite effect. Okay. Yeah, some interesting stuff in here. So I think we'll go Blood Mage and Blood Warrior. Sure. Wait me 2 seconds. So that I can pick the correct character build at the start. Let's get this. Bumble in the chat, howdy. Are we doing Somble? Poison weakness might be quite hard. Yeah, like I'm wondering, do we go Argonian because of that? Don't they have resistance? Or I can pick something to counter that maybe. Something along those lines. Right, so we'll be doing Blood Warrior and Blood Mage. That means we have 50% more physical. That's taken. 100% weakness to poison. That's going to be killer. We're going to need to make sure we have potions to compensate for that. We do start with 100 health, plus 100 health, and we gain plus 5 per level. There doesn't seem to be a cap on that. So, not having a cap to the plus 5 is going to be pretty good. And then this one's not as bad. Blood and absorb spells are 20% stronger. Anomalies here, how do you? 20% less total health, which with the plus 5, no cap, we start with plus 100, plus 80. We're still technically being the positive with that. First flavor. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to go back now though. So which gaming Connoric is for experienced players looking for engaging combat and slow power fantasy. Enacted is for those looking for a more relaxed experience. I'd probably go for the classic. Do it. Right. Let's go to the main menu and then actually pick the correct traits this time. Correct perks. I'll just put on this 6 Skol voice mod. Oh, I wish anomaly. Right. That is a lot of text. What tree of magic is absorb and blood spells? Is it just destruction? Does anyone know? Argonian. They are resistant to diseases and poisons. Now we're going to be taking it. We got 100% weakness to poison. I don't know if we take that, if that combats that. Destruction. They are resistant to diseases and poisons. We might be going Argonian. And that would then combat the 100% weakness to poison, surely. But then, kind of don't like the look of the Argonian. Alchemy 15, 10 to the rest of them. Fine God's here, howdy. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be getting it purely for the poison resistance. I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, we do Ultima, be completely different. Increased magicka and spell power. They are weak in physical combat, however, the magic affinity makes them more susceptible to elemental damage. It needs to be something magic based, really. Wood elf, maybe? Natural resistance to poison, disease, and shot. Doesn't say complete, but there's a little bit there. Particularly skilled in destruction and conjuration magic and can be more power into associated spells. I never really roll Breton, I don't think. I always, I don't know, I'd probably describe him as like, I don't know, poor man's Imperial. We got like 15 to destruction. I think I might be going Breton. We're gonna make a funky looking character, I think. Notes. Go email. Let's have a look at presets. So if we're going like full blood, I want to look a little corrupted, like I think it's sort of blood elf. Oh, blood elf from WoW, maybe. We changed the face paint. Pretty neat. We've got interesting lore. We change this. Like I want sort of a reddish tint. I mean, we could go all out and be weird, but I don't know. Like lore-wise, we're a little we've got a little danger in us. We got a little danger in us. Too much sun. Yeah, it's just exceptionally sunburnt. Yeah, it sounds like that checking, yeah. Save that in the middle. Average. A dark elf only due to it having fire resistance, so a vampire build affected by the sun damage. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Scars. I don't want any scars. What is that extra scar? How do I get rid of that? Presets. Let's change the hair first. It's very important to the character build. We then won't want, see at all. Color again. I'm not going for this style either. Get as red as we can, and then we'll change the brightness. Too far. There we go. That's an awful hairstyle. Do white hair to be cliche. Did I have white hair? It's been a very long time. Let me get a reference image. They have like whitish gold hair. In fact, I'm going to change things up a little bit. So, I need to alter the skin tone just a little bit. If I'm going with that as sort of inspiration. In fact, I think the skin tone might be fine. It's the eyes I need to change. Eye color. Got like, we could go like really edgelord and do these, but I think we just go for green. That's an option. Out of all these colors, I'm not really seeing a green. Have to do. Where are we looking? Heads, face. That, but like, say brighter, luminous. The really like 1,500 hairstyles to choose from. Christ. I want something that's gonna like not clip through a lot of stuff. But also look good, you know? That could work. Maybe. It's a little sort of floaty a little bit. I think we have it. It doesn't look like it's floating on top of my head. My hair picked, I think. Okay, so what do we got here? Makeup, body paint. We got, can I get rid of that additional scar that's on my face? That's... I don't know where this additional scar is coming from. This one here. Not 100% on the skin. Yeah, pretty much tracking, yeah. I do want to tweak these a little bit. That's amazing. Just a little bit. A little bit more elvishness there. Weaken the skin tone a little bit. Wasn't vibing like the full redness to it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll make sure to save the preset when we're happy with what we have. wall paint. There we go. Oh, more scars. Okay. Boom. There it is. Scars gone. Wall paint. Do we want wall paint? I don't know if we want wall paint. Now that we can actually see the face properly. Pick those eyes. Red could be cool. A little edgy, like. There we go. They're red, but it's not like edgy red. We use a random name generator as well. Right, what have we got here? Eye size, eye spread. Oh my god. Slightly bigger. Keep those bang in the middle. Some of these I don't know why you'd ever change. Eyes down. Nope. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, real. God. I mean, I think we're about there. I think we're about there. Dam's here. Howdy, Dam. Dam, we're going for like a, I've gone through and I picked out which traits I want first, and I'll come back to actually create the character. I'm doing Blood Mage and Blood Warrior for the traits. Go through the stats when we get to it a little bit. Very, very, very loosely inspired by the Blood Elf. Wow. Very loosely. Start the heavy eyeshadow. What color are we thinking? There we go. It's decided to struggle, yes. Well, we get a couple of good things of it, and then, a couple of big ones. How we doing, Dan? What's hells? We're at 6 at the minute. Probably just stay with that. Damn this. We're both out sick today. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather myself, damn. That's why I haven't streamed for the last couple of days. So hopefully it's not too bad. What else we got here? That'll be free, nice. I think, yeah, I think we're pretty much done. Now the additional sliders here. I don't know if face paint. I've never really been a fan of face paints in this. Let me have a look at the extra ones. Body paint, never gonna see it. Yeah, they always look a little too try-hard. The only time I ever really do it is if I'm making a warrior. Like, I know, like, you could do that black. Maybe if we try it red, maybe. If we're going blood mage, it could look like the eyes are sort of bleeding a little bit. I do that one for warrior, that one for warrior. I need, like, Dark Brotherhood ones, maybe. Rest seem a little too try-hard. That's not bad. Okay, let me try changing the color and see what that looks like. I just feel like I always end up looking like Forsworn. If you know what I'm. Yeah. Back out of that, don't we? Full sleeve tats for the limbs. No matter how many times I've used this exact character creator mod, I've never figured out the extra makeable war paint sections. I don't seem to be able to actually apply them. Like, I figure that hitting this bit... Oh, wait. I figured it out. So, I think it might be this down here. Choose texture. You got to press T. Hover over it. Is this how it works when we're on body paint? See it? Are we? Yeah, choose texture. Yeah, I think I may have figured it out. It's T. Do I have to actually click it? Khajiit paint 2. And use color. I'm seeing maybe because it's Khajiit. Does it really have to be specific to the dragon tattoo? Can he make this work? Yes, he can. There you go. You press T. And then the transparency just defaults to 0, so... Okay. Well, I guess we'll have a look through these then. I guess some of them are just going to be the standard one. I've now added an extra 3 hours to my Skyrim experience. Very good. Oh, there's billions. Billions. Wish there was a quicker way to look through them all. I kind of wish they'd preview here. They might be doing it. Might be because they're the transparency is set to 0. Can I change the transparency and then look through them? Right, if we accept that, then look through this. There we go. Change the transparency and then you can just cycle through them. Okay, let's have a quick little look through these then. Scarburn side. I kind of like that. I don't know, I like the idea that we were... hey, how it kind of leaves a little bit there. 50,000 different moles and freckles. Characters and freckles. Yeah, I reckon we will lower the opacity a little bit. Some of these looks like you got birthmarks in here. Whatever these ones are. Alright, let's do Dustin of Freckles 7. We'll add opacity a little bit. Change the color a little bit. Want to be there, but not sort of like noticeable, if you get what I mean. You do figure it default to transparency. Can't wait to do this and then never see the character. Texture. Yeah, we actually have some interesting designs in here compared to the standard. I kind of like the idea of this just being input into the standard menu. More a forehead than cheeks. Yeah, I guess so. See if any of these patterns fit the bill. Now, if I do these like black, I can say like tattoo rather than paint. You could do like full skull. Oh, necromancer belt. The Daedra based stuff. Ace Water Priestess. I'm going face, blood, tears. There we go. There we go. Got vampire stains. Let's do that. Let's get that a little red. You make it a little darker so it looks like blood. There we go. Crying blood all the time. I think it's the Vanguard set. Is this the full body one he was talking about? I mean, that seems fine, but like, do I want that on me at all times? I kind of like the idea of dynamic ones, but... would it count as body paint though, right? Yeah, I don't know if I like the idea of that being there all the time. I do like the vampire ones though. Just have like a small blood stain. Get transparent. Change it later. Genius. Is a genius. Right, let's have a look at the body paint then, though. This has 2. I mean, I can remove the clothes a little bit. Good lord, I hope there is not a set. Why is there 2 transparencies to this? Oh my god. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to. Alright, let me go ahead and do that very quickly. Oh, thank you, Jesus. That was potential danger. I don't think these are showing because one of the things is showing as being transparent. There was a moment of concern that there was indeed. Like, I'm pretty sure it was fine, but you never know. Not seeing any of these. Like, how am I changing color? Use texture done. Change color. Transparent. Use a filter. What do you mean? Oh, okay, yeah. Not sure what's going on with the color though. It's very important for the character build. It's probably such a simple. There we go. Click the individual one. Now I should be able to see them right. Some of these might not work depending on what character model base has been used in this. It doesn't appear to be showing any on the back. Further back. Yeah. I don't seem to get any of these to show. The only thing I can think of is I don't know, okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything up here. Howdy, Jen. Type lupine into the filter and see what pops up. Okie dokie, we will do that. Let me just fail at doing that 50 times. Jesus Christ. Lupine. Yeah, nothing on that, I'm afraid. That's fine. We figured out how to do the custom ones anyway. Because they're too slim on the rear. I mean, I can change that a little bit. I don't want to go too into that. What do we... There you go. There you go. Just for Erky. Jesus Christ. Put us back on, you filthy animals. It just all goes into us. Right, I think that'll do. Let me save this preset before we forget it. I'll change name. Nope. Yeah, there are those sliders there. I'm not going to be touching those. Tracking even. I'm going to name this one Blood Elf because it's loosely inspired by a Blood Elf. I'm a Breton though, so let's just put an E on the end because reasons. There we go. Right, done. Finish and name your character. Isn't it? Now we have the option to do random name. We're gonna need name suggestions, please, because some of these are just a little weird. Like they're fine, but I need name suggestions. Bowling Day, Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bowling Day. What's the rationale behind Bowling Day? Having the random name option in this is great. I need names and I need rationales behind the names. And then we'll never refer to it again. Like Belinda, but fancy. Oh, my throat. No rational idea. I have to make up names on the fly the whole time. Boom. I'm gonna alter it slightly. And put an R in it. Bullindray. Chimera is based on... Okay. Okay. What kind of profession is that, Jen? Dre is very blood elf. Okay. Chimera is based on Hemo. Let's get something with that then. So we're keeping Dre. Dre's in. That was just made up. What was it? Is it deleting letters? I hate when that happens. Hey Dre. Hey Dre. I wanna suck your blood. Nice Jen. I kind of want these two separate components in, but don't delete the letters when I type, please. How are we doing, Bishop? Welcome to everyone watching tuning in. How do you? I found hemorrhage. Yeah, nice. There we go. Dam's got it. Dam's coming. Watch here. I found it. 3. There we go. There we go. It only took us an hour. Good lord. Good lord. Alright, let's give it a second, do its thing. I start with Conjure Spirit Wolf, apparently. So, my rule is weapons are a no. I think the only thing I'll allow myself to have as a physical weapon will be a dagger. Sacrifices and all that stuff. We'll try and stick to blood and absorb spells, but we are allowed to use other ones. Sign. Well, sign's going to be good for us. Based on the fact that we are going to be taking a trait that will mean that we take 50% more physical damage, that we are 100% more weakness to poison. We will be getting a plus 100 to our health, and we gain plus 5 to our health per level. So, anything to combat that, really. Anything to boost my physical damage would be good. Health and stamina increased by 25. Something based on blood as well. Health and stamina increased by 25. Health and stamina regenerate faster, doubling when a warrior skill is mastered. So 40% faster. It's not even worth it. Ah. What's Lord? Natural regeneration and weaken hostile spells, but also afflicts them with Trollkin. 10% magic resist, 150 armor rating, weakness to fire. Serpent does poison stuff, okay? We are indeed Somble, yes. Towers a no, steeds a no. Shadow, 50% harder to detect, can sneak without proficiency. Movement noise is 30% quieter. You receive moon shadow power. Gain 5% armor penetration upon mastering sneak, wayfarer, or finesse. I might go shadow. I may go shadow. It's a contender. But we're taking more physical damage. We'll just hide from taking the damage. Apprentice may be needed. Those under the sign of the apprentice have increased magicka and faster regeneration, but also have a weakness to magic. Magicka increases by hundreds. That'll go nicely alongside my health being increased. Magicka regenerates an extra 5 per second. Magic deals 25% more damage to me if I have not mastered. Okay, I think it might be apprentice. I think it might be apprentice because we will need that magicka there. I will be upping my stealth for sure, but I don't know if I'm going to be going shadow or random. I'm going to go apprentice for that boost to magic because we're going to need it. Okay, so 3 major skills. I think it's going to have to be destruction straight away. I think that someone said that the absorb spells and the blood spells are destruction. I'm also thinking we're going to be needing illusion. I don't think we'd need to put into restoration because we're going to be doing absorb. We've got blood stuff, so I don't think we need restoration. Nor do I think that fits the build, really. Potentially illusion. We have a buff to conjuration anyway. So conjuration's at 15, so... Like I said, I don't want to be just resurrecting everything. I don't want to be a necromancer as per se. But, I think my mages even are going to have to be all magic based. Minor in sneak. Minor in evasion. What's illusion on already? Illusion's already on 10. So I guess we could swap evasion to 10. And have illusion as a minor. Because it's already boosted anyway. We get 6 minors, so we don't need to be as picky. Get those. Finesse is like pickpocket, right? We've got 2 more to pick. I mean, probably just Finesse and Wayfarer. One-handed's on 0. I mean, the plan's to try and not use one-handed, but I will have a dagger. So maybe we need some points into that. Finesse is pickpocket and bonuses to defense. Right, I feel like that's a good call. You need lockpicking skills. I think in this pack it's we kind of need skills anyway for lockpicking. So I think we'll push up alteration, destruction, and evasion to 10. We start with a 15 in conjuration anyway. Boost to 5 for one-handed for the dagger. Alchemy, finesse, sneak, and speech all had a boost. I think that's it. I think that's fine. Pick a religion. Who's this one? Is this a real? I don't know what I even have. A religion? Spells cost less magicka, but magic only regenerates while praying. Or it only regenerates by praying? Absolutely not. 90% of the build is just going to be me praying. Probably none. I think Molag Ball can only be done by orcs. I might be mistaken on that. Leaderarchy. Akatosh for shouts. What does it do? No, it doesn't actually boost shouts. It's just improve attacks and spells against dragons. What's Finister? Faster regeneration when standing still, slower when moving. Cause people to live longer by using short stride. Explore new locations. Find the standing stones of Skyrim. Harvest the fruits of nature. Bretons are most deserving in my favor. There's not really a downside to this one. Faster regeneration when standing still, slower when moving. Just stand still, forehead. Right, Finaster. Is it Finister? I can meditate once a day to strengthen my bond with my deity. I am going to now pick the 2 traits. We were going to go for Blood Warrior. You take 50% more physical damage and have a 100% weakness to poison. However, you start with plus 100 health and I gain 5 health per level. That 5 health per level is very tempting. That's why I'm taking it. And we're also going to go Blood Mage as well. Tap into your own life essence to empower your blood magic, increasing its potency. But it leaves you more fragile. Blood and absorb spells are 20% stronger, but you have 20% less total health. So you insta-die when poisoned. I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Howdy, Joel. Full blood. Full blood run. We're going for the classic LORERIM experience as well. Fast cannon without the cannon. Oh. Nah, we'll be fine. It'll be fine. We go into this pack, by the way. You got a lot of information bottom left. If you press C, gets rid of your resistances, the time, your carry weight. Press X, gets rid of your hood completely. We'll be going in between those. My journal time taught me it's better to write important things down, blah, blah, blah. I think as well with this, I need to buy a map before I can use a map. Make a new save here. Stay away from the farmer and spiders and Taurus, Carus, and open flame, and frost, and magic and swords. If I get a splinter, I might die. So, let's see what the death count is on this. Yeah, they certainly are tracking. So, I pick a start. From this fella, I believe.
Destiny calls you. Go to it.
Yes. Choose your des, your fate. Do we call it des? Out of destiny. None. If I pick none, I believe I start vanilla start, but I'm not a prisoner. We could pick random, which is always a bag. And I say 1% magic, crazy. I want to like overcome my shortfalls. Play the bishop. And out character limit. That makes sense. I don't want to start anything too overpowered. I don't want to start straight away like as a vampire. Get wrecked for the win. Starting Solstheim. I'm stopping and hurrying grab blood elixirs. See, I don't want to start as a vampire. I want to like slowly turn into a vampire. Fell in a spike pit. Bounty hunter. I've been imprisoned by bandits in an old fort. How can I get out of this? I want to be in trouble. I don't even know if I can start Solstheim with this. Oh, maybe if I start in Solstheim. Do I really want to do a Solstheim start? Well, here I am. Gale. We get an alternate start and we just do a Bethesda standard. You just have to survive the beach. I'll probably freeze to death swimming. You could give yourself a house. Nah, that feels too overpowered. Just getting a house straight away. There is a... if you want to combat that, there is a trait that you can get where... I think it's stuff like homeowner. You can choose one of 4 houses and you get a mortgage that you have to pay off. So there's like inherent debt there. If you don't want to be too overpowered, but it takes one of the trait slots. I feel like it should be in here. I'm kind of tempted by prisoner in a bandit fort, and then we're going to try and fight a way out straight away. That's going to be a big challenge. A Falmore prisoner sounds like the kind of scum that would end up vampire. What's the difference between prisoner in a bandit fort and Falmore prisoner? Okay. I've actually been imprisoned by those gods, damn Falmore. I don't want to be tortured until I renounce my faith in Talos. Now is the time to get out of here. These guards don't seem particularly attentive. Remember that you're currently glass. Yeah, I know, but you know I like a challenge, right? Yeah, I'll just send it. I am 50-50 between Falmore prisoner or bandit prisoner, wherever that was. Prisoner of bandit fort. What do you think? Falmore prisoner, bandit prisoner. Leave up chat, and then I'll pick whatever the most popular. First time you die, you'll wake up in Whiterun. I may go into the MCM settings, into the mod settings, and change that, because I don't actually like the respawn in local thing. I just can't remember the name of that mod. Because, yeah, it does just teleport you to the prayer hall, whatever it's called, the temple. And this would be easier to deal with, possibly, but Ed Falmore is good for everyone. I'm doing my part. I'm thinking Falmore's going to potentially get me better gear to begin with. Falmore seems like the type to arrest someone. Bandits seem like to recruit me. Right, I think I'm going to go Falmore then. Can't wait to regret this. I think we just need to leave through the door. So before I do that, I'm going to make another save in another spot. We're going to check the mod configuration settings. Is it Afterlife? That would be nice and easy if it is. No, it's not. Do you know the name of the mod that makes it so that when I die, I respawn in like my last save, last campsite, or last temple, whatever it is? Souls like respawn, you're a legend. Is it even in here? Respawn souls like, there it is. Respawn locations. Last bed or campfire. If we don't have a bed or campfire, then it will be at that. Can I just turn this off? I don't know if I want to uninstall it, because I think that's going to cause issues. That's better campfire. So, I mean, if I have a bed in the cell that I wake up in, I could sleep to that. And then it'll respawn there. So I have that preset. So I think I might try and roll with that. Because bed or campfire makes sense to me. At least I know the name of the mod now, so... I mean, I can't sleep in that one. It does seem different from last time, yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's hope I wake up next to a bed. You know, are the Falmore nice enough to at least give me a bed in my cell? What is this? What is this? What do you mean, Cuirass of the Crusader? What do you mean? They put me in the cell with the Cuirass of the Crusader? That might need changing, surely, in the mod pack. Really? Voices all over the place today. Well, I can't take that. One, I can't take it because it doesn't fit with the build, but not now.
Yes?
Yes. Do I move myself over to the other cell? Can't wear it anyway. Yeah. Sell it, though. No. I don't... God damn. I don't want any overpoweredness, so... Yeah, that needs changing. That's the default for that.
Speak quickly.
Speak quickly. How the hell am I going to get out of this? Is this perhaps the worst start I could have picked? Good job we save, right? I kind of think I should be in the other cell. What's it do? 10% armor bonus, reduce damage from Daedra and Undead. It's a paladin thing. We already did paladin, so. Yeah, I feel like I should be over on the other side. I don't want a console straight away. Take it, but stay in first person so nobody knows. Just never go into my inventory. Speaking of, actually, what do I start with? I mean, they're throwing me in jail with some items. Six lockpicks. I feel like this preset start needs a little bit of tweaking. We'd have to leave it out. Technically, it's locked behind a door, but I don't know if I should be in here. Should I re-roll the start? I feel like this is, I pick this lock and then I just have to run. In terms of magic, we have the Conjure Spirit Wolf. We start with Flames and Healing as start. I think that's it. That's it. Just those starting spells. Taunting your enemies lowers their confidence. Can I even pick it? You know, I think we start with some skills. We have 3 points to spend to begin with. Would I have to actually stick a point into lockpick just to get out of here? Your current lockpick and expertise is 0. You need at least 3. I would have to stick points into lockpick just to do this. On the items in that character creation area. I don't know if I can take those. So this would force my hand straight away. Wow. You've learned the basic arts of picking locks and carrying found goods. Plus 3 lockpick and expertise. Did pick the prisoner start. We did indeed. So we're going to have to pick that for the very first one. That's the 3 that we need to pick this door. I have 2 points left. I kind of don't know if we need to wait before we pick them in case I need them for something else. So, let's take this bit by bit. But, damn it, this one seems to be locked. I better not even try to open it without some training. These locks are more complicated than one would think. Well, I mean, I got the training.
What was that?
Oh, really? Really? Oh god, I'm dying. Well, this is going swimmingly. I have no health potions. I mean, the door was open the second there was any kind of movement I'm spotted. Any healing from this? Oh. Oh, this one needs 5. Oh, really? Can I even get that yet? Can we even do that? Oh, 2 of these points going straight away. I can't get that yet. I'd need this. I need 25. Should have gone Shadow. Should have gone Bandit. We might have to go Bandit. Needed to go the other way. Holy Jesus.
Get him off.
Jesus. We'll respawn in the temple now. I might not do that much. Actually reload. That's wild. That's insane. Guess we're reloading then. Yeah, I'm not going to continue from that because I may as well just pick spawning in a temple. So I need to go the other way. Okay. I'm like, I'm up for the challenge of trying to get out of here. The worst case scenario, we back out and go to the bandit start. There goes a lockpick. It doesn't make a noise when I break the lockpick. So how will I ever know? Right, okay, we need to perhaps conjure this. Grab the healing spell. Oh, open the door faster, sweet Jesus. Oh god, I don't know where I'm going. Not that way.
Must have scared them off.
We might need to pick a different start. There are 14 billion Falmor soldiers in here.
Those fools are actually fighting.
Oh, I respawned here? Did I respawn? Why did I respawn here? We go out third person, please. I mean, I can't sneak past these. My map of the land, I better not lose it. Can I see the world map? Nope, I think I need to buy a world map to actually see the world map.
Anybody there?
Anybody there? I don't know if my spell is equipped. There we go. This is not a mage-friendly start. This sounds like a challenge to me.
Anybody there?
Oh my god, wow.
My money. What are you doing?
I think we might be doing bandit start, I'm afraid. I like a challenge, but, you know. I don't know if this is what this one's happening. Stop defaulting me into third person, please. It's hard to move in confined spaces. I put my hands away. Lost my items as well.
You can't hide from me. Can't hide from me.
Jesus, right, we're reloading. Sweet. Jesus. Right, was it this one or was it number 2? Do a random start. Nah, random always I get bad RNG with random. I think I was cursed the second I saw the armor. Can I not reroll? Oh, are you kidding me? Because this was before we did the character, right? Oh, oh, really? Really? Oh my god, right. Let me try and remember what I picked. Oh my god, what did we pick? I don't know why it won't let me speak to the dragon again and that other save. Do you remember what I picked? Destruction, alteration, and evasion. One-handed. Yeah, I don't think the script may not run. Was that right? Religion was Sinister. Traits were Blood and Blood. I mean, I think I picked the right ones. We'll go with that anyway. Blood and Blood. Yeah, we switched to Evasion. We had points in it already. Oh, is this because I've reloaded? Bro won't speak to me. Oh, don't make me reload the whole game. Oh, don't make me reload the game. I think close the game. Oh. Oh, it's not picking the choices. It's the time it takes to load the game. Can I not do it from the main menu? Can we try it from the main menu? Please. Let me try 2 and see if I can speak to the dragon straight away. If not, I'll close and reopen the game. God damn it. I baked 2 now since you reloaded several times without quitting. Right, just got the game reloaded then. I'll see you in about 50 minutes. Not that bad, but... Wow. Wow. It's like 2 or 3 minutes or something. Am I going to have to create the character again? That's because we made the preset, right? So what actually happens with the whole reloading thing, Jen? Entertainers. I struggle to do that anyway, damn. I'm slightly ill at the moment as well, so... There were still lots of combat scripts running when you reloaded after dying. Hell of a game. I assume there was something in there when we tried this previously that just killed the game. I guess they took that out. 20 years we could be doing this without 6. I think 2028 for the Elder Scrolls 6, and then 2030 for the next Fallout. And I think they'll tide us over with remakes. I guess I'll probably play it safe and just delete those saves then. Actually, safe to reload from in-game. Play at home alone. $25 for the next Dale Scrolls and $45 for the mod packs to be good. Yeah. Yeah. Do we think bandit start then, or am I just gonna have the same trouble for the start for this character? Like I don't want it too easy, but I also don't want it too hard. Right, let me I can delete from in here, right? What am I doing here? I don't know if I'm a little delirious here at this point. Am I reloading this character? Or is it done? Before I delete. Although, to be fair, I can delete that save regardless. Worth a shot. I'm going to reload 2, because I believe that's the one that we did before we picked the start. And if I can't speak to the dragon this time, we'll get started with a new. Oh. Maybe I saved after it. Let's see, if I go through now, I think it just does the default start. Yeah. Back to the main menu we go. So I can progress, but it's default start. I mean, I'm happy to do the default start. Should we just do the default start? I am in the inn in Helgen. When I step outside, the prisoners arrive, and then it progresses from there, but I am not a prisoner. Yeah, we preset. We do indeed. Let's delete these saves. Painful. Let's get the show started now. We'll redo the character. We'll do this quick, 'cause we've got preset. Race, Osma. Here. It's fine. It's just time. The preset. Blood elf. There we go. Done. I can't remember the name. Was it that? My hemorrhage rate. It's that now. Does the preset include the enlarged posterior? Just imagine it does. Yeah. Apprentice. Split through this. Jesus Christ. Right, illusion, destruction, and was it really evasion that we did the next one in? What was a Breton? I'm pretty sure it was a Breton that we picked. I'm pretty sure it was. I don't think preset changes race. Alt, destruction, evasion were major. Illusion, destruction, and alteration were majors. Are we sure? I don't know why I would have built that up to 20. Alt needs to be a major. We've got the one-handed in there. We've got these. Ah. Pristine Oriel. Oh, it has done me. It has absolutely done me, is what it has. Preset. Because those were deities of, what else, right? Right. Quality. Brilliant game. Oh. I'm sure I clicked the other file, but I guess I didn't. I guess I misclicked. Was that it? Did I just misclick? User error, not game. Nah, I'm gonna blame the tools. You said wood elf out loud, really? It's getting my issue. I'm going to blame my slight illness. This is it. What's actually happened is you've all passed away, unfortunately, and this is just your eternal purgatory. It's just watching someone with a Skyrim character creator over and over and over again, just badly. That's what's happened, I'm afraid. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I'm kind of tempted to go for Wayfarer instead of Finesse, honestly. Alchemy is already at 10. I'm going to leave Alchemy where it is and put 5 into the rest of these. I didn't realize that was already at 10. This is my hell. No, this is Purgatory, Jen. Hell's much worse. It's all out full character creator, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'll pick the right one this time, please. There we go. Finister. Done. I'm seeing a potential problem. Potential problem, maybe. Blood and Bloods. Classic LORERIM experience. Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of a problem. Where's bro? Where's the dragon? Oh, you're kidding me. Save and restart. Jesus Christ. I can't restart the game again, surely. I'm dying here. I'm actually dying here. This is painful. It noped out. Why wouldn't he have appeared? Oh, are we talking from the main menu or out of the game completely again? Oh, this is killing me. Is this because I didn't delete the other save? Ah. Oh my god, wow. It can't be for that reason, surely. Guess what? We're doing it again. I'm deleting all these test saves here. Quitting out the game and reloading the game. Oh, I love reloading Skyrim. While that's doing that, I'm going to have to take my top off because I'm boiling. Load. And we're going to start a new character, right? And we're going to pick all the correct options. And then we're going to get into it. And we're going to pick a start that isn't going to get me killed instantly. And then we'll be going. Because we've only been going for over an hour and a half now. Oh, takes 6 minutes and 34 seconds to get in game from Mod Organizer. Right, well, I've clicked run, I'd say about 30 seconds ago. So. Thing is, I was testing around in this a little bit last night, and compared to what it was running like previously, it felt a lot smoother. Right, well, we got the main menu. We just wait for the actual load option. Yeah. Right, well, assuming that we actually get into this, what's my plan of action? Vampirism's gonna have to happen. I think just build-wise, it's gonna have to happen. But like I said, I don't want to start as a vampire. I'm also kind of tempted to not start trapped in a bandit thing, because I think I'm just going to run into the same issues. So I'm looking for a neutral start. I know that even if we do the standard start, or the alternate standard start, we don't have to push forward with the main storyline. It gives you little breaks in between each section, so that's an option. You know, just if we want to get into there. I'm kind of tempted to leave vampirism until... Right, there we go. And we get a little horse noise as well. Very good. I kind of like the idea of raising our magic a little bit, delving into blood magic, and then naturally getting turned into a vampire and then going down that route. Right, we have clicked a Breton. We will change to that. We'll pick the preset. We'll load the preset. We will do a little spin. Now done. Open animation, replace it. Oh, what? I pressed delete. Why is this opened? Detected not showing the same product details. Can I close this, please? Okay. Okay. Character name done. Dragon is on the lantern. I repeat, the dragon is on the lantern. We're just going to let things roll for a second. Okay, apprentice. You figured I'd remember, but, you know. I should have got points in all of them. We've got 10 in speech already. I've probably... Oh, I've got the next one to do anyway. I've probably changed this every single time we've done it. Deity is Finister. Pick the two blood things. Then we pick the dragon. Then we get started. 2 hours in. Very good. Blood Mage. Blood Warrior. Confirm. Classic LORERIM experience. I'm going to trim this stream and just do, just start it from here. Press journal, yes. We're going to throw a save. Oh my god, the fella is here.
Destiny calls you. Go to it.
Okay, let's choose this for the very first time. First time creating a character today. Falmouth Prisoner sounds pretty tempting, but I don't know, it might be a little bit too difficult to start for this character, so I don't think we should pick that, and I don't know why I ever would pick that. Nah, the MCM's fine, don't worry about it. Begin your journey to rest in... like I said, I want a nice mix. I don't want to start as, you know, any specific thing there. Merchant, mercenary, pilgrim. Start as a beggar. I heard Falmouth Prison as an OP start. 50 months of pain, indeed. Thank you very much for continued support down. First time playing Skyrim, indeed. I like the idea of starting as a beggar, starting right at the bottom. I think anything like bounty hunter or merchant or mercenary is just going to be too many items to begin with. I don't even remember how long I've been living here in this godforsaken place. It's time I got out of here and became an adventurer or joined the Thieves Guild or the Forsworn or something along those lines. God knows anything will be better than this. I think we're going to start as a beggar. We can start in Markarth or Riften. We'll do a little throat singing here. Let's do Riften. Let's do Riften. I think Markarth gets me doing some weird stuff straight away, so... Where am I? Okay, we'll start next to a campfire. That's a great start. We got a lot of food. What do I have? I have 3. Oh, damn, I have 3 staffs. Steves. I start with stitched boots and clothes. I start with my mage stuff and also beggar stuff, so... Yeah, a couple potions, a little bit of food. We have 80 gold. Let's grab the food. I don't think we can cook here. Do I have a torch? I can't see a thing. Skooma. Well, I mean... my skooma now. Time to steal from the beggars. Also, are any of these hay piles mine? I've been kicked out of the beggars area. Can't leave Riften until finesse is 100. Jesus Christ. Magic will be the same. It'll be fire healing and conjure spirit wolf. Here we go. Here's my bedroll then. I am gonna sleep here so we have the like reload, if you know what I mean. Speech increase straight off the bat. Oh, so it does. We'll do it with a campfire then. Just a couple of hours in here, that's fine. Now, I don't think I'm gonna actually be using staffs, maybe. Okay, I want that spell, but I don't know if I want to use a staff. I can't believe how long that took. We are hungry, that's fine. We've emerged from the depths. Use the staff. We are well fed. I will use a staff. I'm not carrying multiple. So, I mean, we can sell these other ones. Speech skill. Hovering light. Yeah, I kind of just want the spell for that. These weigh 8 apiece. We'll be able to get the candlelight spell.
Come and browse my stall.
Ellie
I don't
quickly.
charge
Good
for
morning.
cooking. Hello there.
We are going to... Damn, it's already down to there. It's still pretty loud.
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago.
I ran into some goblins.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around. Hello there, friend. Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Bit of this and a bit of that. Okay. We got 80 gold. He's got 600 to trade with. I like the idea that we found the staff of absorb health, and that's what's tempted us into blood magic. Dungeon of Skyrim where I couldn't leave Riften until pickpocket was 100, no saves going, had to serve my time if caught. Jesus. So the Charming Aura ones go in. I'm even gonna get rid of the candlelight one, if anything, for the carry weight. Do you have a dagger? Also, is this one-handed? Okay, the staff's one-handed, so we can dagger as well, maybe. A simple iron dagger to begin with. Sell the book. Provisions. A cache of survival gear stashed for the worst case. Spent to allow respawn at camp / last bed if using survival mode. Okay. Can I buy those or... Provisions. Okay. It's a newish mechanic. I have 186. This backpack is 400, so that's a no. Grab that. Grab that.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing that for?
What are you doing that? I knocked a sword over. One thing we will do here as well is save. I have skill points to use. In the alteration progress perks for autos recite the auto cast spells. Oh god, I need to remember how to do that. Good lord. Favorite those to begin with. Those on. We've got a little skoomer. I need to wait for one of the fellas. We can trade that. Right, how are we looking after beggar start? We've actually got decent clothes.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments, or throw back that missing limb with my genuine Falmer blood and look at my wear.
What exactly am I looking at? Right here. what exact? What is that? What is that?
Kit yourself out for the fight. Check out Grelka's quality goods here.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
I'm at a loss for words.
And last longer. Buy some new armor from me.
Have a look.
Let me find somewhere to sit down. I need to sit down for it. So it's like, have you had a haircut? Yeah, we're gonna have to cancel it. Jesus Christ. But like, how does that happen?
How was I to know the shipment would get wrong?
Because I most definitely picked the preset, and it's fine there. And now it's back to normal.
Keep your plans quiet, and nothing would have happened to you.
Okay, Todd. It's a high poly heads bug. It just applies a random skin tone and
All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem. Buy armor.
face paint. Right, okay, so we shouldn't have any quests. Leave Beggar's Row. We have left Beggar's Row. We have given up on being a beggar.
All kinds of...
We found a supply of staffs, or staves, which has allowed me to get a little bit more coin. I am keeping the Staff of Absorb Health. This is what is tempting me into blood magic, so we need more blood magic. So for now, to begin with, we're starting out slow. We're starting out at the very bottom. Do we have anything in here that's going to take our fancy? Don't really want to just gather stuff. Whose quest is it anyway? Let me go and speak to the mage and see how much I'm looking at
Best armor and weapons in Rift.
for certain spells. We'll try thieving.
Do you realize how delicate the experiment is you've interrupted? I may need to throw out the components and start again. I'm sorry. Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments. Now, where did I put those calipers? Oh, what can I do for you?
Where can I learn about magic?
Winterhold. You want the college there. They teach quite a bit.
I'm going to go to Winterhold at some point. Hopefully there's a little deliver letter to Winterhold at some point. Nah, I'm not meta in it, Jen.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Okay, let's see. I don't know if I like that hover menu. I'm looking for a blood spell. Does anyone know the name of any blood spells? Do they fall under their own category? Alter. Wonder if they're not in every trader. Welling blood curses a living target. If the target loses at least 60% of its maximum health within 8 seconds, it dies. Not quite what I was after. Not a perk. What do we mean? Absorb. Right. Well, at the very least, we can aspire to grab these. The absorb spells. Powerful blood magic is out in the world. Yeah, we're looking for absorb and drain. So I'm needing, what, 445 for this one? Caster drains the target's energy, 9 health per second. Lays their grasping hand on the target, absorbing 14 health. I always like the standard. I don't like the touch spells. So a few hundred for that. What we're going to need. Do you need any help?
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember. Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain.
We just need a couple hundred, we'll be
My
fine.
experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy. Aha! So, you're a student of theoretical applied harmonics. Putting aside Ralston's constant of universal inversion for a moment, how would you approach the problem? Draw the harmonic energy into the reagent, or allow it to generate its own field? Calipers? That's utterly ridiculous. Maybe long ago you could just find calipers in every household across Tamriel, but not anymore. Hold on. You've given me a brilliant idea. Just as calipers hold materials in place, a soul siphon can hold magic fields in place. Genius! And I'm sure you've completely worked out how to counteract complete dimensional collapse, right? Are you completely insane? Swallow a soul gem? That has to be the most brilliant and unexpected solution I've heard in a long time. It solves all of my problems and keeps the field stable.
We're a genius.
Now all I need... Wait, what were we talking about? Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Maybe a
okay,
familiar.
that was rude.
No, too messy. Well, at any rate, organization is not my strong suit. Not at all. I need as much help as I can get. In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments. As you can imagine, I tend to forget things
Probably
often.
tracking you.
Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things away.
Yeah, this is great.
What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my grand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward you.
Point the way and I'll get them. I like that it highlights in yellow what is quest related.
Excellent. I can't wait. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are. That would help.
Okay, there we go. Where exactly am I going?
Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer
I need to buy a
was at
map.
my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead. Fellstar Farm, I believe it's called. The Orichalcum ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn. I don't know why I didn't just take it with me. And last is the Soul Gem. I left that one in Windhelm at the White Phial Alchemy Shop. It was a good trade, too. Oh well.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
This
Now,
will
where did I
surely
put
build
those
my reputation.
spiders?
Boon and then getting the soul gem. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I do need to buy a map, right? I think that's why it's not showing me it. Reason to go to Winterhold. Get done. Let me check the shop, see if I need to buy a map or if the map's just...
Purchase a bottle of my
Walked.
genuine farmer blood elixir.
You know, do we need the map? Do we don't know where we're going?
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a... Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Some may call this junk. Me, I call
Maybe
them
in here.
treasures.
Maybe in here. And camp 500. Bella doesn't appear to have a map. Do I need a map? Or is this broke? Traders don't always carry them. Oh, Jesus. Sunheim is the mod. Okay. That's fine, as long as I know that it's actually a thing and it's not just broken. It looks broke. God damn it. I get no text aside from that. Sunheim prevents opening of the map. Anything to Windhelm. We've got Whiterun. That'll work for me. Well, I mean, I've already forgotten where these were. Okay, I see what it's done. So the map is there. They put a big blue thing in front of it. Yeah, totally working. Look. Sunheim, I'm not seeing it. Iverstead, Windhelm, and Winterhold. No, I'm not seeing that. Well, I guess we'll figure that out. I should do either Stead first, then Windhelm, and then Winterhold in that order.
Like a saber cat.
Do I have enough coin to travel by a cart to Iverstead? I don't know if I do. I don't know how expensive it is. We have... I don't think we have enough food.
Your enemies to dust like a giant.
Let's stock up before we go out.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat. Looking for a place to stay? Show me some coin first. Otherwise, hit the... Let's sate that appetite.
Let's say that appetite. I'm going to go ahead and maybe trade off the... We got four Blackbriar Meads. We get 6 of these. 5 points average to 2. Restore 25 points of hunger. Slowing the regeneration of stamina and twice that for magicka. I don't really think I'm going to be drinking all that much. I'll keep 1 Blackbriar Mead because I think there's a quest. Is wine any different? You're going to become a vampire. Are there any overarching goals to this run? Oh, there are plenty. Anti-Joel. I just don't know what they are yet, so. Yeah, no, wine's just as bad. We'll leave that. Stews are like 150. Jesus. Cheap food for now, then. Charred skeever meat. Yeah, just buy all that. I think that'll be fine.
Again.
I don't know if the additional feathers are more or less lore friendly. Oh, Thalmor will be purged.
I had another run-in with a thief's...
Everstead is the base of the mountain, right? Might be able to take a boat there. I might be able to take a boat there. We got any Khajiit here? Looks like a no on the Khajiit front. Is there a little fella in a boat? I don't know if that's in or not. Rather than taking a cart, because I don't know if we can take the cart there. Going for a little fella in a boat. Visit the Riften Fishery. Oh, I don't want to do fishing minigame. Stop trying to get me to fish, Todd. Well, there are lots of little boats, but I'm not seeing a little travel fella. That is a lot of boats, considering it's just a lake, right? I know this is where to do a lot of fishing, but goddamn, do we need that many boats on a lake? Rocho's rat meat over chicken at the same price. It's just got a nice little peppery taste to it. Expatsy, howdy. For those just tuning in, you've missed 2 hours of character creation and jank, so we're pretty much now only really just getting started, so good timing. Right, how much does this cost? I'll go by foot if I need to.
Need a ride?
Can you take me to...
Where do you want to go?
I need to use the map for this. Really? Really? I guess we're going by foot then. The fishing quest line's got some good rewards. Really? We're going on foot then. Get rid of that. Do we still have the wheel? We do still have the wheel. I don't know if this is going to be any easier or harder to use. I was struggled with the wheel. Kind of don't mind just going into the favorite menu. I will have a look at the level up menu in a moment as well, because we have free to choose. Already encountering a wolf. I should save the staff until we actually need healing. Which would be now. That is going to have to get a little bit better. Oh god, we're dying. I have no healing. This stuff is garbage. Good job we got stamina like a champ. Oh, look at me go. Okay, well that's a fantastic start. Let's go ahead and eat some. I'll rip out its heart.
Need something?
Thank you there, very much there. We do have the healing spell, yes. I don't know whether we should use it or not. I know we start with it. Oh, I think... Oh, the animation's really good for that. Really good. Magical regeneration is pretty damn good. Good job we took that apprentice thing, right? I have this base healing. What's the regen rate? 8 health per second. Yeah. Yeah, kind of terrible. I may just trade that off. So about those perks that we're going to pick. Let's get that done. Because we've got 3 perks here to start with and we're not really doing anything with them. So... I think we go straight in with Novice Destruction. I have no idea what spells we're going to ended up picking, but we're going to be going Novice Destruction and then we're going to be going down this way. So... that feels like a definite choice. This does give me a couple of things, so I'm seeing a couple of drains here. Absorb health, so... Having forgotten that we get a couple of spells with this, we might not need to actually save up that money. Absorb 10 health per second. This tome is better than the staff. So I'm thinking absorb health as opposed to touch. How many tomes did we get again? Was it 2? What's entropic drain? Drain the caster's health 5 points per second, but restores the caster's magicka. Trade my health for magic. The most caster evokes a being of destructive energy that deals 13 magical damage per second. Standing in the circle of magicka restores 5 points of magicka per second. That says circle of entropy. Effect is stronger if used out of combat. Well, absorb health is a given. We're definitely getting that. Choking grasp is another one. Absorb 10 points of health per second from target for 3 seconds. Hit him with a little choking grasp and then start absorbing the health as well. Done. Yeah, done. Does it take me time to read those? Pretty sure it takes me time. Okay, so that's my first delve into magic. Where is... Less falling damage when wearing no heavy armor, unique bonus when wearing high quality materials. I think we'll go into evasion, maybe. Does that count for clothing? Just says no heavy armor. Alteration for flesh spells. We'll do alteration. Oh god, we only get a couple of things here. Oh god, we only do get a couple of choices for this. Oak flesh on self. We get open novice locks, pretty good. Kind of tempted by candlelight, but I guess that's going to be pretty much cheap to get anyway. No transmutes locked objects, opening locks up to a novice level. Knock the touch target with telekinetic force, dealing 26. Candlelight's good. But I think I'm going to go for lock spells. Either one's fine. Right, open novice lock. That will get me into some containers. And finally, that actual point into evasion. less falling damage. Unique bonus when wearing high quality materials. Minus 50% armor weight penalty. Have the agility in now. Do I get a destiny skill point when I level? Isaac's here, howdy. We go right to the top. Is there one that is blood specific? Blood Knight is probably where we're going to end up going. So I'll probably end up going focus, mage. Am I going to be able to get Blood Knight if I go this way? What I believe. So we'd probably end up going magic shell. Power sword. Chin spikes. And then Blood Knight, I guess. While above 50% health, you deal 10% more weapon damage, and while below 50%, you take 25 less magic damage. Is there any other blood ones? I think that might be the only blood-based one. Yeah, Blood Knight was more melee. That's why I'm trying to see if there's one that's more mage-based. I guess it does branch back into the middle a little bit there. Am I sick? My voice sounds off. I am sick, Isaac. But there's been no streams for the last couple of days. What's absorption? Is that really the only blood one? I don't know if I'm vibing with that one. Leech and spikes, yes. But I don't even know if I want Blood Knight. Those... We'll have a look. Stalker, maybe? Attack slow enemies. Poison damage. Your attacks deal 50 bleeding damage over 5 seconds. Monk's a bit of a weird one to end up going to. Probably just gonna have to be one of the mage ones then. Our attacks cost, no, we don't want that. Don't want summon. Spells are 15% stronger and last longer. It may just end up being Archmage. We're trying to do like a full blood build, Isaac. I think it's going to have to be Archmage just to boost the blood spells that we get. Which is, I mean, that's fine. Leads me down a very specific route, though. Yeah, I guess that's where we'll be going with that. Wow. I didn't choose the vampire start, no. We will be going vampire, but I always find any of the preset starts like that. Like, I want to work towards becoming that. Instantly be a vampire. Know what I mean? We actually chose the beggar starts. On the premise that we have given up being a beggar. So we have taken a quest with the Jarl's mage to try and earn some reputation. I should probably have read those books before we left, but I'll be honest, I completely forgot that there was a whole reading book mechanic and that we got 3 spells. Right, what are we doing here? Weakened health. Health is decreased by 34. Got those traits in there, that's fine. Yeah, we need to make sure that we're well fed. I think I'm going the correct way. God, I tell you start out on the map, just don't know where I'm going. That and the roads are kind of overgrown a little bit. I guess we're actually going to have to look at the signs. Has he not spotted me? We get to Everstead, we stay at Everstead for a little while, we read a little bit, we learn the spells. So we need help here. You are... Oh my god. I'm there trying to save that person's life. Time to get lost, I guess. I want to say they were like level 56 or something. I've lost the path and everything. I think this is it. Deer will slow them down. I tried to help. Action packs here, howdy. I tried to help out and I get rewarded by them trying to attack me at some fair.
I'd rather have 2 bottles of mead than 2 wenches, friend.
Hail, friend. It's
Hail.
good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me. Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise. Cheers, my friend.
Free
May your
booze.
adventures find you
I think I'm
fame
still on
and
the main
fortune.
path. Re-enable the active effects. Yeah, I could do it. These ones. But honestly, what I'm out and about, I usually take them all off. Okay, we've got sign. Right, Everstead this way. Still going the correct way then. Actually kind of like not having a map. But I have lost all sense of direction after being chased. Not those. And wolves. Oh, I know what you mean. Like the top left or top right that show you how long your food's lasting for and stuff like that. I'm fine with those not being on. I'll try and keep my UI and HUD as minimal as possible. Wow, 360 no scope the pheasant. Take the gourds as well, apparently. Show him who's boss. Well, I guess the pheasant died anyway. Fine thrush. But I favourite my spells. I need to learn those new ones before I do. I most certainly didn't favourite the other ones, so thank you very much for that. I guess we have the Druidic Wolf, so pull back on that. I'll wheel them eventually as well when I remember how to do all that stuff. Statue of Xarxes. Oh god, am I going the wrong way? Check behind for wolves. This fella looks a little shifty. I'm gonna throw a save here. Is he really gonna try and rob me?
All right.
Hand over your valuables.
Oh
or
my
I'll
god,
gut
wow.
you like a fish.
No, we haven't been able to find a map.
No, I guess not. Well, get out of here before I change my mind.
Hey, passed a speech check on that. Wow, we must look broke. Is that an Oblivion Gate? I know there was a mod that adds these. I didn't realize this was in this pack. I should go check that out. I remember there being some controversy with that they were being put in without people asking for it or something. And yet he still goes to check them out. I don't remember what that was, but I remember there being a thing. If it's said that way. Distraction wolf. Yeah, we'll keep the healing up. Well, they killed each other very good. I'm not taking the pelts. I think they're way too much. We'll rip out their hearts though, we're there for the ingredients. That worked really well. We're going to be tanking on this Spirit Wolf for quite a little bit. So Overstead apparently this way. But didn't I just come from that way? I can't tell if the arrow point means this way. I guess I'll literally follow the direction. So, I guess it is. I guess maybe I took a wrong turn. Said down this way. Wow. Guess we did. More wolves. Let's get them in. Ever set this way. Dead. We'll rip out his heart. I really like the healing animation. I'm going to enjoy some of these magical animations. I don't want these things biting me in the ass, so we should take care of them right now. Done and done. If it's dead this way, I really took a wrong turn at some point. If he killed him, he could have had 500 gold, but I'm not gonna get like too crazy too quickly. Right, here we go. I think we have found Everstead. Oh, Jesus Christ, found a bear. Guards. Okay, well, at least the bear knows not to come in through Everstead. That could have been bad. Very foggy. Okay, so which item was it that I was retrieving from this? We got a soul gem, which I think was sold in Windhelm. An ingot or a spoon, apparently. Hellstar Farm, it's locked. Am I gonna have to steal this?
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Am I gonna have to steal this? Really? Or I'd have to wait until the place is open. We're gonna have to wait until nighttime. Time to go and read the books then until it's dark. Fine. Where is the inn? Oh, there's a trader here. That's handy. Vilma Inn. It is swapped sides. This place has been changed completely. Beware, you will not respawn if you are defeated while in this location. It's fine.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you,
Cheers, wandering.
just let me know.
How much for a room?
Well, so you're headed up to High Hrothgar, aren't you?
Oh, I thought I might stay here for a bit.
Of course. Like I said, let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Is that an amulet of Mara that you are wearing?
While you're here, if I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
It's haunted, you say? Well, this sounds like another potential quest for us. Like I said, I'm not min-maxing anything. I'm going to let things fall naturally.
There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul.
Pretty sure the farm outside gives it to you. It's probably just inside at the moment then.
Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow?
I could investigate for you.
If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest.
Zero, you eat stumble. Rent a room. How much are we talking? 50 gold. 50
I'll show
gold.
you to your
Jesus.
room. Right this way.
$50 gold. Just walk onto my
Let me
bed.
know if there's anything else you need.
Lassianus Axius. Sit next to this fella.
Lindley, would you mind taking care?
Okay. Absorb health to begin with. It only takes an hour. Some of these are like 1 hour. Some of them take several days.
No problem.
Okay, nice.
You want a drink?
Camera angles, please. What are you doing?
Pardon me, my lady. Do you fancy a bit of music? Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Can you tell me about the barrows on the east side of town?
Take my advice. Stay away from that cursed place. There are stories. I didn't believe it at first either. But I was over by the barrows. And I think I saw it. That ghost.
Okay.
I was curious, but I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with ghosts. What was I thinking? I swear, I won't go over there ever again.
Okay, very good.
No, I'm sorry. I just play the lute.
She's to
Would
my
you care
right-hand
to hear
side.
something?
I don't know the camera's focused here.
I play the lute. If you'd like to hear something, it only costs 5 gold.
I think she plays the lute. 5 gold, how about 10? You're here to make money, persuade. What do you, why am I persuade? Do I get like a... Let's try that, because I do persuasion.
Why, thank you. You're very kind. Still interested?
I guess I failed that then.
Thank you, milady.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
The crowns and forebears nearly came to civil war again.
Has that interrupted me reading my book?
Hammerfell's wounds.
I already know that one. Okay, it's fine. Choking grasp.
Deep, even without the Dominion's blade.
I've heard others say the same.
I've learned to choke in grass. What time are we on? 4:10. I think we might be able to get all of these learnt if they're all an hour. And open novice lock. Right, well that's the 4 spells learnt. Very good. Time for a little spot of dinner, a little sleep, maybe. Go and check to see if we can actually get into that building. Yeah, just see that. Just give it me.
You've been reading?
A friend gave me the Book of Daedra.
That is bread.
It's an interesting study.
I believe I read that some time ago.
There's no like quick saves
I'll
in
have
this.
to give it another read.
And I'm just waiting for the game to crash. That's why I keep saving so much. Right, it's a changed position. We're
Blessings
still in the
upon you,
house. We're still in the house. Might have to go and sleep for a little bit. Nope. Nope, I can go in now, so glad we waited. We didn't have to break and enter. Just in here. Right, spoon acquired. We didn't even need to steal it. Very good. Well, I paid for a room and it's getting late, so I may as well stay here anyway. We're going to investigate the barrow. Next would be Windhelm. Going to investigate the barrow. Hey, we've leveled up. I think we need to sleep for that. That's kind of trippy. They're both in the exact same spot.
Need something?
I don't owe you money, do I?
I guess we had one too many
Yes.
beers in the inn.
Hmm?
Hi.
Need something?
Hi.
I need something. Yeah, we'll go and investigate. If it's too dangerous, we can dip out. You know what he's doing, Sumble. Right, let's make sure we are ready. Yoink. Any valuables will grab. Leave this place.
Leave this place. Leave this place. Leave.
Dental plan.
Oh, they look great. They look great. Illusion increase to 21. We'll be taking that. It's weight 0.5. I like to weight 24. We'll grab the scalpels. Anything with good value to weight. Make money. Oh, god damn, that spits them out. Okay. There's that poison resistance killer. Well, now that messed me up. Don't. Usually that first time. Shot. Yeah, we got a locked door. Spikes. Scalpels and picks. Can I can't do this, right? Let's check its... We need 3. We won't be able to do that with a spell. I'm not going to favorite the spell. Oh, I need to be oak fleshing, don't I? Alright, we need to favorite that.
Does someone live among the dead?
Among Us. Is this not opening this?
Comes for you now.
Okay, he's there. Let's get the wolf. Distract him with the wolf. Have I just cast that twice? What's the cast time on that? Outrageous. I have no idea if we've just cast that. Oh, bro's nearly dead anyway. He's dead. You're gonna get the beacon. Always get the beacon. Okay, we have armor. We have armor. Yes, we do. Significant increase. Maintain stamina, resistance against bows and crossbows, stamina. Increase shock resistance. Okay, I could have gone a little smoother like, but I'm fine. I guess, I mean, it says level. A locking expertise of at least 3 is needed to handle this kind of lock. My current locking expertise is 0. The spell says novice. Is this less than novice? Or more than novice even? I don't know why that's worked. In this pack you can, yeah, there's usually a little animation for it. I'm going to assume that because... Where is it? This one might not have an animation for it. Usually you'll grab the hood from the sides and pull it up. This one just... Oh no, there it is. If you press Y in this pack, you'll put on and off your hood or helmet. I think it's just a visual thing. But yeah, I don't know why that door's not opening. Do a little spelunking. I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way into this yet. Maybe that for later, but this little bit. Gets me a few valuables. Oh my god, what is that font? Like, that is a very immersive font, but that is incredibly hard to read. Like, I like the font. I don't know if the text is too small. Nord Raven Battle Gloves, so better than what I've just found. No, there are worse alternatives. I guess we'll pop into the shop when we go. 5 free green apples. Yeah, I'm gonna weigh myself down with a load of garbage. Get to the valuables. Like, I can read it, but I don't want to be reading it on stream, struggling, squinting. Oh, it literally says right there, it says apprentice lock. Even though it says at least 3. Okay, we need to find some novice locks then. Right, let's go and tell him about the journal. Yeah, we'll do alchemy, yeah. Probably too late for the shop. Which I think was this building. Pilgrim's Needs, might not be. Might be able to trade.
I know some of it looks like junk, but everything's a treasure in the right light. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
This fella has brawler weapons if we were doing a brawler run. That's pretty cool. Time to offload garbage we're not going to use. Appears spectral for 60 seconds. I don't think this has any benefit for me at all. I don't think it makes me invisible or anything. So, go ahead and sell those. May need to look into cooking as well. Just sell the alchemy ingredients for now. We can sell all of these books as well because we've learnt them all. Vendor doesn't have enough gold. I will buy a torch. How much am I on? 247. I could buy a backpack. Dark leather backpack. Carry weight increased by 40. Fire deals less damage to me. Shock deals less damage to me. Gotta be that. Wipes me out. Backpack acquired. Let's try and make a little bit more money back. Having 6 of these to begin with is kind of generous. I'll take that. Backpack acquired. Let's get that equipped. Carry weight now goes up to 270. Plus we get a little resistance. Have you ever done a Mythic Dawn quest in this? The one with the dagger?
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Yes. Yes, I have. We'll get it nice and early. Right, level up. Make sure to use the skill points first. We'll probably stick a point into Magicka. We have 30 skill points available to distribute. So, destruction, alteration, without a shadow of a doubt, they're getting done. Mm, 20 points. Just got evasion up to 10. Beechcraft. I'm not going to stick any points into finesse because we're going to be getting the spells instead. Illusion to 25 for bench arc. I'm looking. Here we are. Six more points. Yeah, I'm going to leave the lockpicking to the spells going into magic anyway. So I'll just keep that alteration going up for that. I'm going to stick some into sneak. I know there's a limited amount of these. Yeah. Learn to one-handed for my dagger. Okay, we get another point to use. Very good. Not into that for the moment. Sneak's not a bad shout for where we are at the moment. What do we need for the blood magic? 25 destruction, so another 1, maybe 2 levels. Get that upped. What was this? Unskilled spellcasting. You can cast simple spells without mastering them, but with less potency. Spells up to novice level cost 50% less magic to cast without mastery perks. Eh. Make level 100 instant lock spell. I will push it as much as I can, yeah. %20 more melee damage. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to stick that into that. We are relying on the dagger a little bit. So, make sure we're just doing a little bit more damage with that. This gets me a destiny skill point as well for leveling up. And it's carry weight to begin with. Carry weight increases by 25. Boosting it up to what, 295 now? That's pretty good. A little tomato soup. Right, skills raised. We don't need to leave just yet. We don't need to leave at all because I've just tried to do that and the game's just crashed. Very, very good. So I'm going to get the game reloaded. I sure hope that save took and that it crashed after the save. Kind of annoying. I'm back in a second then. And we're back. We'll become pack mule. Yeah, I mean, I usually like artificially lower my carry weight for more of a challenge. I'm just going to roll with what the pack gives me with this. I will stick with the rule that I'm only really going to pick up valuables, though, stuff that's worth picking up. Or I'm picking up like 100 iron daggers. When I can pick up 1 gem that has the same value. I really hope that crashed after I saved. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do all that leveling up again. And, you know, I won't be able to remember which perks we picked. Wasn't there a golden claw in that dungeon before? Close, but no cigar on that one, Isaac. So how that one works is you get through the first bit. I was just about to speak to the innkeeper. When you tell the innkeeper about the fellow that was faking to be a ghost, he rewards you with a claw. And then you can go back in and progress further into the dungeon. I think that literally saved and then crashed, so that's fantastic if that's the case. Yeah, I think we did. Brilliant. Well, that kind of takes the sting out of it a little bit.
We don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course. About a year or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter.
I think we found that fella.
I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night, we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We never saw him again.
Okay, can I tell him about it? Right? Wait a minute.
Keep your eyes open.
Is whoa. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so it didn't save before we crashed. It most certainly did not. This is a previous save, but it is at the exact same point. Just before the door. So, we have lost progress. Have we lost the entire of me going through that dungeon progress? I was in game, 6 PM. I haven't got the spoon, so I think we lost the dungeon progress as well. That kind of sucks. Okay, Sting back in then for that crash. Oh, really? Can I not turn autosaves back on? I mean, I guess I can, yeah. Save on rest, save on wait. I know that they are removed, I believed, for depth as well. It's coming on Adept. I usually play Expert, but it's defaulted to Adept. I'll just do Adept.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you... 1,000 years from now, Skyrim... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasure.
Painful. Oh, we need to go back in between the armor. Wow. Right, let's redo that bit. Good lord. Why you no save? I literally saved... and it literally crashed as I was saving. Oh boy, surely love repeating sections. Just needs an autosave. F5 does nothing. Wait a minute. Why is F5 working now? Okay, we do have autosaves then. Tried autosaving previously, it did not work. Now it does. I won't be banking on those, but... Oh, it still doesn't go into there, okay. Yo, what the dog doing? I mean, we'll probably remember it. Go straight into there.
No one hides from the dead.
You just one hit the dog. There we go. I'm gonna struggle now, aren't I? Because that's how it always works. Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant. Wow. Magic potion, please. Shut the door very quickly. Slow him down. Fail at casting dog. There we go. That was a little bit more clumsy than the first time we did it. He is. Right, let's get back to where we were. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, we do actually need to do those ones, yeah. Right, they're in. And let's favorite these. Boom. Right, extra spells now in play. Read the books that we did before. I have to remember to quick save a little bit more then. These are now silver gauntlets. Silver boots. Okay. Make up for it. They're heavy, so I can't wear them. But, it'd be good to sell. Yeah, the battle music's good. There we go. Right. Let's try this again, back where we were. Had better gloves last round. I think we had +3 or +4 or something. It's fine. I'll get too salty for it now. I've figured out that we can actually quick save. So I don't know why that didn't work to begin with, but there we go.
I know some of it looks like junk, but some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Alright, let's see. Came out of this with a backpack before, so if we leave here with a backpack, we're exactly where we were. Leather. Yes, I would like to buy 8 backpacks. I can't even afford one. God damn it, we're actually not where we were. Wow. Phantom potions may be enough. He has 5. I guess I found more gold. Well, that sucks. The pack was 245. I just blind something. I'm like I'm not the most observant at any time, and I'm a little
1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
3 of. It was, wasn't it? You know what it might be? Did I eat or drink something that gave me a buff? Me to eat anyway, so scrap that.
Time. I know some of it looks like junk, but a bit of this and a bit of that.
No. I guess something changed it.
All right, then.
Wow. Well, we'll get one anyway. We're close enough, but I just can't trade with him. He's not got enough gold. Now go sleep and we'll save and then we'll be back to where we were. Painful. Painful, painful, painful.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
I even bought the bed. Alright, back to level up. So it was what? Like 1 point in that. And then... we did speechcraft. Sneak we did. Evasion. 3 points left over. Really? Overkill's here, howdy. Alteration. Let's lower sneak. Let's pump up alteration, and then we'll raise sneak back. There we go. Might be slightly different. That'll do. It was illusion 25, not 26. It's fine. I don't mind if it's slightly different, as long as it's close enough. Any thoughts on difficulty? We've only really just started getting into it. What I remember before with a classic LORERIM, it's you gotta know what you're doing. But there's like 2 modes with this now. So there's an easier version you can play if you want. How many mods does pack have again? I think Biggie's working on trimming down the number of plugins for future releases, but at the moment it's something like 4,000. Don't quote me on that. I cannot remember what I took. I really cannot remember what I took here. Was it one-handed or have I already done that? It was one-handed. Alright, let me try saving again. Wow. Something like 4,000 Skol 2026. Brilliant. Brilliant. Right now,
we don't get many visitors.
I tried speaking to him about the... There we go. I found this in Shroudhearth Barrow.
Let me see that.
I don't even know if that was there
I
before.
can't believe this. It was all just a fabrication of this Windelius character. I can't believe we were so stupid. Well, least I can do is give you something for taking care of him. If you won't accept it as a payment. Consider it a gift.
I want just a little bit in one-handed damn, just for my dagger. Little weapon, little bit into the perk tree. Just to get a little bit of increased damage there. You're just hugging that book. I missed that. Did they give me the claw for that? Right, I have the claw. Which means we can progress further in. Do I want to do that now before we head off? Wasn't because it crashed before you spoke to him after the stat changes. Destiny skill to carry weight. See, this is why I need you here, because in my head, I'd already applied this.
How is the pain?
But that was obviously before the crash.
Is splendid, thank you.
I'll see you later.
And before one-handed's the first skill to 100. And then we started playing Skyrim. We'll go and have a look. We'll progress a little bit further in. If things look too dangerous, we can always dip out and then come back in, but this interests us. We're going to investigate. Did I get a new PC just for this? No, I'm still running with the same machine, and I don't know what's happened between the last iteration of LORERIM that I tried out and this one. But it runs a hell of a lot smoother, and my CPU is not crying at me. In fact, it's fine. The version number of the mod pack that I'm playing is in the title of the stream. I think last time we were on like 3. So there's definitely been some tweaks made. Oh, I didn't sell my staff. I want to sell the staff. Enough space for 4,000 mods. I had to delete an older mod pack, but still plenty of space. Don't actually know the Sapphire Dragonclaw pattern off the top of my head here. How do I inspect it? Oh, I just drag it. Moth, owl, wolf. Am I missing my wrists in the first person? Okay, there's no first person model for my wrists when I'm wearing this armor piece. Little strange. Oh, god damn it, I didn't mean to click that. Merrin, Stag, Quest Dagger. Yeah, I think it's probably where we're going to end up. I can't think of any other daggers that are going to be sort of thematic for this build. Sort of, the dark arts. Are there any other good daggers to go for in that regard? But again, I'm not just going to rush straight to it. I'm going to wait until we get the flyer. Oh, I didn't buy a torch. He didn't buy a torch. Because he thought he'd already bought a torch. Grand Soul Gem. Oh man, my voice is up and down today. Just some illusion magic on your arms. Yeah, we spilled a little bit of that potion the guy drank. Feel like we're going to be running out of here. My stamina is down, which means I'm probably a little hungry. Let's fix that right now. I think we can handle this. Oak flesh on self. Oh boy, I sure am glad that I picked that. I'll take it to sell, it's valuable. No running in here. Can I even use absorb health on undead? Oh god damn, these are high level. Oh, we might be in trouble. We may be in a little trouble. Very reliant on this wolf. Oh, I don't think it's working. There's nowhere to run. A little bamboozle on me. There we go. I mean, he's got half his health off, but I'm kind of low on magic, so... Poor dog. Apprentice putting all the work. Apprentice and potions, yes. A little risky doing that. A little risky. A little risky indeed. I'm just going to shut that door. Right, he's dead. This one's nearly dead. Wolf really has, I mean, clutch here. Oh god, he's still chasing me. Wait till it gets right near and we'll past. Wolf dead. Come on, Wolf. Has he not got a melee weapon? Yes, it's fine. Yeah. Because I keep stopping. Yeah, that's definitely helping me. Definitely. Oh god, how is that hitting me? Right, well, we took care of two of them. I wasn't too bad. I was okay. That poor dog did all the work there. Where did everyone die? Like here? I think that went okay. That's a good garbage. Okay, enough that I might actually continue progressing. I'm quite happy with my magic regeneration so far. I think that's pretty good. Any boost to that, it's going to be even better. Is that a third one? Is he just stood there? Oh god, what on earth is the voice doing? third, and a fourth. Or level 13. I mean, it's still pretty high for me at the moment. It's just going to be Conjure Wolf after Conjure Wolf. I don't know if I'm going to be getting any more Conjuration spells. Well, I guess we'll see. Like, any magic is on the table. But, usually these guys get wrecked in, like, 2 hits. This little fella seems to be doing okay. Yeah, he seems to be doing pretty good. This guy's low level anyway, so he's done. Blood Mage, he said. I don't... Oh god, did I hit the wolf? Very good. Get hit and staggered. Very good. On the lowest level one out of all of them. Take your swing. Take your swing, I think we can finish this off. Done and done. Never should have come here. Yeah, honestly, starting the healing spell is kind of coming in clutch. How many? Do they just keep respawning here? No, I don't want to go into necromancy. Spirit stuff's slightly different. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to go for any more of them. This is a spell given to me because of my race. I guess we'll see. This guy's going to be a little tougher because he's got ice magic. Need to avoid, but also stand still. Magic gets close to being full. Dog dies. Happen with the occasional hit. Dog dies, move back. Dog spawn. Stuck behind the door, very good. Wolf deserves a name after him. I shall name him Wolf. And he's dead. Amazing items on them, very good. There we go for a little quick save. One thing I like about Requiem is the enemies are subject to the same stamina rules. Wolf dying. And in those. It's when we get a little further and there's like a level 40 enemy or something, then we need to bail. There's a fella around the corner. At least a trap down there. Are the pressure plates invisible in this? Have those. Yeah, it was a skeleton. Yeah, I don't know how much for our own adventure into this. I don't know if I want to go any further. It's locked. What is the lock level? Master, this is where we come out, isn't it? I don't want to venture too much further into this because I know it gets a little dangerous. I think we're fine for those first Draug. But we'll come back to this. We have the key to get in, at the very least, anyway. Good experience fighting those, though. They didn't have any better items or gold. Wrong door. Are there any spirit animals that you think would fit into the sort of blood mage ideology? Or any summons in general? I don't know, like get a flesh golem or something. Alright, can't really try anything else with this fella because he's out of coin. So, with that in mind, quest-wise, we'll be back to finding the other two items. For this, the Soul Gem and the Ingot. So we'll be going to Windhelm and then Winterhold. Imp. Yeah, Imp would work. I think Imp would be right in there. Let me see, there's a little fella in the boat down here. He is. So I can at least pay for that. 274 gold. I can't take the cart until we have a map. If that's indeed a thing.
Looking to hire a boat?
Can I even do this, actually?
Where are you headed?
No, I can't even do that. Okay, no fast travel at all until we have a map. Couldn't possibly take you there unless you have a picture of it. Gargoyles have got a drain effect. Yeah, gargoyles would work. Void worker would probably work as well. We might be quicker to continue down this way then if we want to go to Windhelm. Go down the cliffside and then follow it on from there. Surprised you need a map for a boat. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping it's not bugged or anything, honestly. Yeah, hopefully it's not bugged. Right, anyway, while we're here, let me go ahead and throw a save. Save and a save. Go. Right, well, I was going to go for a break here and grab some lunch and continue afterwards, but my throat is killing me, as you can probably hear. So I am going to head off for lunch, but I'm going to bring this episode to a close here. I kind of wish we had a little bit more done there, but we had a load of the technical issues at the beginning, so that's unfortunate. But I think we have a solid base for a new character. Mage-based vampire will be swinging towards blood magic. It's very much not the sort of build that I usually go for, so I'm interested to see how this one goes out. So, as usual, I do hope you have enjoyed the stream. If you have, do drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Do check those links down in the video description as always, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.